For over 7 years, the Globetrotters have been entertaining crowds across the country. They recently stopped by Philadelphia and put on a show at the Liacouras Center. Update's own Kevin Drennan was there.
2 words say it all. The Harlem Globetrotters have been a professional basketball team for more than 80 years and have played over 22,000 games all over the world.
Ever since a kid, I always loved to travel all around the world, and being part of the Harlem Globetrotters, I'm able to do that. I've been to 27 countries, and it feels good just to travel all around the world.
So with the Owls on the road, the Globetrotters stopped into the Liacouras Center for a visit.
It's good to always come to Philly because it feels like my second home. I'm from New York, and the people out here in Philly, they're wonderful. They're big sports fans, and they give a lot of energy, and we feed off of that.
And although the team plays well as a whole, there is one crowd favorite.
Special K.
I like Special K because he does a lot of cool tricks and he yells at people.
The Harlem Globetrotters didn't miss a beat, and everyone had a great time, except the Washington Generals, who lost again. And just like the true sportsmen they are, the Globetrotters stuck around to sign every last autograph. Reporting from the Liacouras Center, I'm Kevin Drennan, Temple Update.
And guys, no matter how many times you see the Globetrotters, there's always a new experience.
Yeah, I'll definitely have to check them out the next time they're in Philly.
Thanks, Josh. And now it's time once again for the Update Music Trivia Question of the Week.
Here's Colleen Shea.
Videos consume popular culture. It's second nature for us to turn on MTV or VH1 to see the latest video interpretations of our favorite songs. That brings us to the Music Trivia Question of the Week. What was the first music video to be entirely shot and edited on videotape? Was it A, Video Killed the Radio Star by the Bugles, B, The Wall by Pink Floyd, or C, Bohemian Rhapsody by Queen? I'll be back in 60 seconds with the answer. And the answer is C, Bohemian Rhapsody. Freddie Mercury and Company got director Bruce Gowers to create a promo video of the popular song for air on the British music program Top of the Pops in 1975. This has been your Music Trivia Question of the Week. I'm Colleen Shea.
And now with Updates Entertainment Report is Megan McNerney. So Megan, I hear Jack Bauer might be taking a little time for some R&R.
You know, Sydney, even he deserves a vacation sometimes. Jack Bauer may finally have time to take a nap. Fox is considering ending the action-adventure series 24. After the current season, the network maintains the right to try to sell the show to another network, but the price tag may be too large for any new takers. Even if we're seeing the end of 24 on the small screen, the show may be adapted for movie audiences in the near future. Looks like Oprah Winfrey won't be paying a visit to Philly anytime soon. The Queen of Talk Show recently settled a defamation lawsuit over remarks she made about a headmistress at her girls' school in South Africa. Winfrey made the remarks in 2007 after complaints of sex abuse surfaced at her Leadership Academy for Girls. The former headmistress worked at the local Germantown Friends School in Philadelphia and returned to the area after her contract was not renewed. The two women met with their lawyers and resolved their differences. Her romance with Dallas Cowboys quarterback Tony Romo may have overshadowed her singing career, but Jessica Simpson is back with a new single. The single called Come On Over is the first off of her upcoming country album. Simpson's record label says she'll be performing at fairs and festivals this summer to promote the album due out in September. Temple University comedians used laughter to raise money for a great cause during a student-produced comedy show that collected money for Haiti relief. The crowd was entertained by short plays and stand-up comedy. Students purchased $5 tickets to the show at Randall Theater, and at the end of the night, over $300 was raised for Haiti relief funds. We know Temple's a diverse campus, and sometimes diversity equals comedy. 32 Temple students took advantage of this and took to the stage to see who was the funniest. Colleen Shea has more.
Temple's Alcove Theater was roaring with laughter late on a Thursday night during RooftopComedy.com's National College Comedy Competition. 32 student comedians had the chance to show off their comedic skills for a spot on Temple University's comedy team. Whether it was laughter or a shocking gasp, junior Aaron Miller is happy with the reactions he received.
You guys like me? No. Like I told a couple jokes and they were like, what is this guy talking about? He's weird. And then I was like, I am weird, so it's okay.
My girlfriend, she gave me a nickname. Well, I gave her a nickname. I call her Pooh Bear. Every time she sees me, she goes, help.
First-time stand-up Patrick McCloskey has a different way of making the crowd laugh.
I like to use voices, but not as like my main set, but more so integrated into like other jokes.
And it's just like, man, this Daddy Murphy, I can't believe I'm on the moon and I'm talking to Andy. Oh my goodness, this is crazy. Oh goodness.
Preparation time may have helped some of these funny people do well, but experienced comedian Rudy Mezzi was too busy coordinating this event to prep at all.
Skinny people don't have, I like to call it a fat sense.
I didn't really have time to work on my actual set. The only time I had was about an hour before the event, and I was actually more nervous for the actual event than my performance.
Stick around
But this is just the first step. The ultimate goal is for Temple's comedy team to make it to Aspen and compete in the finals at the Aspen Rooftop Comedy Festival. And these students will do whatever it takes. Reporting for Temple Update, I'm Colleen Shea.
Guys, we have one more entertainment news. MTV's Hit the Hills is on its last season this year. We'll have more about that next week.
I can't wait to hear about that.
Thanks, Megan.
Yep.
It was an inspirational moment for an athlete. Brian McKeever, the blind Canadian skier, won the Paralympic gold in the 20 kilometers. McKeever was the first visually impaired skier to make an Olympic team, but his dreams for the Winter Games were crushed after coaches decided not to put him on the race. McKeever is now ready to move on from the disappointment. And usually when someone sees a skunk, it's their goal to get as far away as possible. But in this case, someone had to come to the rescue. This skunk got its head stuck in a peanut butter jar in the middle of a 4-lane highway. An animal control officer came by to pry the jar off and free the animal after it was liberated. The skunk ran off. Luckily, nobody got sprayed.
And a 42-year-old cold case has finally been cracked, thanks to a Northeast Philadelphia woman. The woman came to police in 2005 after she remembered her husband's odd request to borrow her laundry bag. Candace Clothier's body was found in 1968 in Northampton. The names of the suspects are not being released because they are all deceased. And a couple in Tennessee has taken their love of the outdoors to a whole new level. Jonathan and Jennifer Honeycutt got married in their favorite outdoor Bass Pro Shop. They invited friends and family and were joined by customers just looking at sporting goods. The couple claims they chose the store because of its beautiful backdrop. The store owners say that this was not the first wedding held at their establishment.
Well, that's all for this edition of Temple Update. Be sure to follow us on Twitter at twitter.com/TempleUpdate.
For Sydney Grant and the rest of the Update team, I'm Danielle Sacco. Thanks for watching.
We'll see you next time.